Mark Zuckerberg was not like other kids. He grew up in a small town called Dobbs Ferry, New York. From a very young age, he was fascinated by computers. While his friends were playing video games, Mark wanted to build them. His father, a dentist, saw this passion and encouraged it. He taught Mark how to code using a language called Atari Basic. This was the first spark. It ignited a fire inside him. The world of programming was a playground for his mind, a place where he could create anything he could imagine. He was building a foundation for something huge, even if he didn't know it yet. His interest only grew stronger as he got older. In middle school, he created a program he called ZuckNet. It was a simple messaging system for his family and his father's dental office. By the time he reached high school at the prestigious Phillips Exeter Academy, his skills were remarkable. He was a programming prodigy. He built a music player called Synapse Media Player. It used artificial intelligence to learn the user's listening habits. Major companies like Microsoft and AOL tried to buy it. They even offered Mark a job, but he turned them down. He had a different path in mind. He wanted to go to college and keep building things his own way. This decision to say no to big money and a high-profile job was a sign of his character. He was not just driven by financial gain. He was driven by a vision and a desire to create. He chose to attend Harvard University, a place filled with some of the brightest minds in the world. He arrived on campus in the fall of 2002, bringing his coding skills and an unstoppable curiosity with him. The quiet kid from Dobbs Ferry was now at one of the world's most famous universities, and he was about to start a project that would change everything, not just for him, but for all of us. Moving to Silicon Valley was just the beginning of the challenges. The company was growing at a pace that was almost impossible to manage. They were constantly running out of server space. The website would crash under the sheer volume of new users signing up every day. The small team had to work around the clock, not just to add new features but simply to keep the service online. This period was defined by a culture of move fast and break things. They had to be relentless, innovative, and willing to make mistakes in order to survive the incredible speed of their own success. Every day was a new crisis and a new opportunity. As Facebook grew, so did the legal battles. The most famous challenge came from the Winklevoss twins, Cameron, Tyler, and Divya Narendra. They sued him, and the legal fight that followed was intense and public. It threatened to undermine the very foundation of the company. One of the most critical decisions was the creation of the news feed in 2006. Before this, you had to visit each friend's profile individually. The news feed changed everything. Users initially hated it. They protested, calling it creepy. They called it invasive. The backlash was severe, but Mark held his ground. He wrote an open letter explaining the feature. He promised better privacy controls, a masterclass in listening while still leading. Another pivotal moment, opening Facebook to everyone in September 2006. Initially, it was restricted to users with a university email. That exclusivity helped it grow in a controlled way. But to reach its true potential, it had to be for the whole world. This choice set the stage for explosive growth into the billions. As the company grew, Mark was not just a product visionary. He decided to acquire Instagram in 2012 for $1 billion. Many thought the price was insane, but Mark saw the future. He recognized the shift toward mobile and visual communication. Great things often start small, in a dorm room, in a garage.